Money Moves with Mem 2.0, the podcast. And always remember, gentlemen, it's a mother movie. So today we're gonna be reacting to a video about a guy getting laid off at after 50. So we're gonna get our personal perspectives. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Let's get straight into the content.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your man Will. Hope everybody is doing good. I had an idea to talk about today about individuals that are in their 40s and 50s and got laid off of work. And I was thinking about the ageism about that and how a lot of people right now are being affected by layoffs, companies downsizing, as they call it, or restructuring, or outsourcing. And you have individuals that are in their 40s and their 50s, and they've been working at companies, corporations for a long time, maybe 30, 20 years, and then they come to work one day and their boss tell them at the end of the day, they always come at you at the end of the day and say, hey, you got a minute? And then they tell you that your job is going to be eliminated.
That's like why I kind of I respect a lot of foreign countries like Asian countries, Spanish countries, even third world countries as well. You see a lot of people out there with their small businesses. You know, a lot of people be out there with their small businesses, and so they rely solely on themselves to for their income. But the issue that I have is that if you're 40 plus, you've been working for the past 10, 20 years, where did all the money go? Did any of you guys ever sit and stop and say, if you've been working for this company so long, how much money do I have to survive if something happens? You know, did I set money to aside for a business venture? And most of the time, it's no. A lot of American people rely solely on companies, so they can make their great in life. And as you guys know, most of the time, you're not going to get rich, and a lot of times, most of the population will not be financially successful with their job. But let's keep it moving.
Either you have like a month or 2 months, and sometimes shoot, it'd be the same day, and they tell you that you've been laid off. And I was just thinking about the older people that get laid off because prior to like now, the way the market is, you were able to get a decent paying job without a college degree. You were able to just gain experience on the job and work that job for years, make a decent living, be able to get a house, send your kids to school, get a car, you know.
Like, where they doing that at? Because most American people are still struggling. You know, I don't know where he's getting these numbers from. Um, but like I said, most American people are struggling. We had the highest numbers of credit card debt and other types of debts. Then people getting their check, living paycheck to paycheck, and not ever thinking that there's going to be a time when they don't have anymore. So usually, what most smart-minded people will do is every time they get paid, they'll put money up for a rainy day. Cushion, so to say. Um, but let's keep it moving. I don't see why would you sympathize for older people getting laid off when they had their whole lives to make the greater good. They they should be retired. I think a good retirement age is like 45, 50. That's a good retirement age. Because the only thing that happens is you got a bunch of older people who didn't do right financially for themselves while working a job that's in a way for some teenagers or for young people to get these jobs. And now we're in competition with older people trying to get these jobs. And the older people are hating on the younger people because they don't want them to take their jobs. But let's keep it moving.
The basic stuff to take care of yourself. And some people really love the companies that they were working for, or really love their jobs, so they stay. And then now they get laid off, and then now they don't have a they don't know which way to go because they were so used to that job, and then now you have to figure out what you want to do. And that's a tough situation when you that old, because unfortunately ageism is real when you when it comes to looking for a job and trying to get a job and applying for jobs. And sometimes using the computer can be intimidating when you have to go on all these job sites to apply. And
Like I said, a lot of people, a lot of older people who did not keep up with the time, a lot of them did. A lot of older people have laptops. They did keep up with things. You know, but usually it'd be those people who don't really do anything, don't really do anything for themselves, who really didn't keep up with technology. But now in 2025, like I see older people all the time who are good. They know what they're doing. And a lot of them don't have to work as hard. They can work, but they're not going to work as hard as somebody like my age, you know, because they don't have to, because they got money coming in from other places, because they did the right thing with their cash flow. But let's keep it moving.
and you know, what's that going to look like when you're an older person trying to find a job? Are you thinking that you maybe 10 years left, and then you could just retire and then get all your full benefits, get your social.
Why would any old person want to think that they just got 10 years left? Like, you never know these days. Like, they got people who made it to about 90. You never know.
Security and stuff like that. But then now you're faced with being laid off. Um, what can a person do in a situation like that? You know, let me know you all.
I think adults should be situationally aware and put their finances into their own hands. Meaning that if you're going to work a job, you need to be saving money. And if you're getting older and you're older, your credit should be really, really good because you've been working a job for a while and you got time you had 30 plus years to 20, 30 plus years to pay off your bills, your debts. So now you can leverage your credit as well, you know. So I would think that a lot of these people who's getting laid off should. I'm not feeling sorry for them because we're all adults, you know. And a lot of people be thinking that nothing's gonna happen to them. They're gonna keep their job forever, and now they don't have it. But us, us as black men, well, myself, I always know not to get too comfortable anywhere, especially being African American. So, um, I'm not gonna react to the whole video, guys. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. You know, and I'm gonna holler at you guys on the next one. Over and out.